Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. For a minute, politics aside, I want us to head directly to Kisii. Something is happening there, and for the last 2 days, we've been trying to follow through the incidents about how people could have conspired to pluck the eyes of a 3-year-old boy known as Junior Sagini. And of course, I've been following this since yesterday. This story really consumed me, and it's very heartbreaking. I don't know, really. Who plucked Baby Sagini's eyes? And what is the motive? I have listened to different voices from it. And maybe for those who maybe have not been following up, I just need to give you an update. A story is told of a mother who stayed with her husband. And after some time, they disagreed. They had 2 children. They had 1 child with the guy. And after disagreement, I think they separated. So the mother to the Baby Sagini brought back the children somewhere in May 5th. And because there was already a disagreement with the husband, she decided to leave the children with the father, telling the father that she was going to work as a bar attendant in the nearest center to pay what the father or the husband says was a debt. So the father stayed with the children. On Wednesday evening, last week, the 3-year-old baby was allegedly sent to go and fetch water in a nearby stream, only to disappear. And since he disappeared, it happened through the next day, his body, or he was found in a nearby maize plantation with the blood oozing from the ears. The shocking fate is this boy may have to contend with a new reality. There is a blind from there. Guys, I've been following this, and for me, humanity is so key to me. What exactly happens, or what exactly happened? I wanted to listen to the voices. I wanted to listen to this clip here. The father explaining what exactly happened.
Natuma shilingi 200 kwa hao watoto wawili. Sasa kutoka hapo akaanza kuniongelesha maneno yasiyoeleweka. Eti nilikuachia watoto hapo, chunga watoto wako na mimi wacha nilipe deni ambayo niko nayo. Hadi saa hii mimi mwenyewe nauliza ama najiuliza moyoni mwangu, ni deni gani anafanyia ijawahi iishe. Hadi saa hii mahali ikafika nikiongeleza watoto wanakimbia, wanaanza kutoka wakitoa nduru. Hadi saa hii mtoto mmoja ndiye huyo ambaye ni Chuni. Wakati nilitoka asubuhi niliwaacha hapa, nikaenda kutoa pesa yenye ilikuwa shilingi 700 niwanunulie chakula. Wakati nilirudi jioni, nilipata mtoto mmoja ambaye ni Chantel na mamangu Laini Nyakirai. Sikuulizia mtoto ako wapi. Baadaye wakaniambia mtoto amekosekana tangu ulivyoenda. Kuanzia hapo kauliza mama, umemtafuta? Kaniambia amemtafuta, amemkosa. Na mimi nikaelekea kwa barabara ya juu na ya chini kuangalia kama nitampata, nikamkosa. Asubuhi yake ndipo alipatikana kwa shamba la ndugu yangu hapo chini, na hapo ni mahali nilipopita hapo jioni hiyo sikumpata. Asubuhi yake umati wa watu ulijaa hapa wakisema ya kwamba ni mimi nimechulia mtoto. Ameng'olewa macho yake mbili, tukampeleka hadi Oduor akapimwa huku, wakapata haweza kumtibu, wacha tumpeleke Kisii level 5 hospital. Madaktari wawili walimwangalia na macho, pia sisi tulishuhudia. Ameng'olewa macho yake na wakasema hawataweza, wacha tumpeleke hospitali nyingine ambayo ni Kisii. Walisaka leo asubuhi, wakaenda na kijana ya ndugu yangu, na jana pia walienda na kijana ya ndugu yangu ambaye wanaendelea kumchunguza huko Kongo Police Station. Hata saa hii tutapata habari yoyote, lakini najua kweli utapatikana.
Hapa walichukua nini?
Hawakuchukua chochote.
Ile mama yake anawacha, angalia kucha anaona mtoto anakataa. Kucha anaona mtoto anakataa. Kwa nini? Mimi hakuna nguvu ya kusabisa nguo, ya kwenda ile kibarua, ya kutoa ndagira mtoto anakula. Mimi nalewa.
Kwa majina naitwa Wirikista Mora. Mimi ni jirani hapa. Ukweli tumesikitika sana na hii kesi ya huyu mtoto. Hata turali tangu hiyo siku ya Wednesday tuliposikia ya kwamba mtoto amepatikana akiwa macho, ametolewa macho, hata kwa nyumba tunashindwa kulala. Sasa tunashindwa ni nini inaendelea. Hatujawahi ona hii kesi mahali hapa siku nyingine tena. Sasa tunashindwa ni nini inaendelea. Tunaomba serikali tusaidie. Watu ambao wamefanya hii kitendo wachukuliwe hatua ili wengine waone. Kwa sababu sasa hata tumeogopa kutuma hata watoto wetu mtoni. Tumeogopa hata kuenda kufanya kitu zingine. Hatuna freedom kabisa. Sasa tunaomba Mungu, tunaomba ya kwamba serikali tusaidie. Tunaomba wa chiefs wachukue hatua, waendelee, watafute hao wahalifu kwamba haki ya huyu mtoto itendeke. Kwa sababu si huyu mtoto ni mdogo sana. Hakuwa amefanya, sio mtoto alikuwa anaweza kuwa amekosea mtu. Mtoto wa miaka 3 ni mtoto mdogo sana. Hakuna kitu alikuwa amefanya.
If you follow that story, something is not adding up. According to what Citizen have reported in the website, in one article, they're saying as by the time I was shooting this video, the investigators had narrowed down to a 26-year-old cousin and the mother, because when the mother went to see the baby in the hospital, she was also arrested and accused in that. They're accusing the 26-year-old cousin to the boy with the mother to had done that, gouged out the eyes for ritual purposes. There are also another unconfirmed reports that the alleged two suspects, the 26-year-old cousin and the mother, allegedly conspired in December 2021 and killed Baby Sagini's father. Could be maybe Sagini was born not with the guy, the father. Not maybe that is not the biological father. So technically, Sagini was a partial orphan. I have seen the negligence charge, the negligence question, that to some extent the mother was negligent, leaving all the children with the father. That's a bit negative profiling of the parent, of the male parent. It's also a valid question. And also the people that were at home, there is also another negligence that where would you send a 3-year-old son? My daughter is 3-year-old. And when I go home, of course, in town here, there's nowhere you can't send her. But when I go home in the village, I see her tagging along the other children, and you'll always go and fetch water, the nearby stream, and try to ransom, just tag along with the rest. In the village setup, things are a bit different. So those of us who grew up in the village. In fact, there's even this Sagini and the other sister were staying with the father and the grandmother. So, and that is not the first time that maybe he was going to fetch water. It is just that fate conspired against the baby. So that be it. The negligence card is narrowing it down. My only aspect is that's a bit narrow, but how have we? What exactly is the motive? Is the motive? Because have we fallen gullible to cultic men promising overnight success, eroding our humanity? Because according to the theory that is being advanced here, is that the isoplucked. If you want to know, this could have been a highly organized thing. Is if the baby went in the evening to collect water in the evening, then this could not be done around that place. If it could be done around that place, then the baby will have cried. Okay, I know can do other dubious means to make sure that the sound doesn't come out. But if it was just done by any other casual person, we'll be talking a different story. It looks like it was a medical process. So that's why it's still manageable, or to what extent it has gotten. Poverty level in our society have broken humanity, Gaster. How do you do that to a child? How do you do that to a child? Let's just ask it as it is. And have we lost hope for a better future? We are losing our culture. Children are the property of the society. And that's why when something happens to a child, you realize the whole society will rise against you. Because some of us, I'm a community child. I grew up in a community where unatoka shule, you go back. If you don't find food in your home, you go to your granny's go cousin huko and find food, eat and go back to school. And that's the society. That's the beautiful society majority of us grew up in, including you and me. So this is something that I think we really need to, as much as we are looking for the legal redress on that, but something is big here in terms of the society. What exactly is the motive? Because if it is about ritual, so is it going to be the first and the last? I really pray that may God somehow, Baby Sagini gets an eyesight. I don't know how, but I hope there could be a corrective measure somewhere and he gets it. That's my take. Back into politics in my next analysis.